In Indian tradition, there is a sacred moment when a younger person bows down to touch the feet of an elder. In return, the elder places a hand on their head, silently offering blessings. While this act is deeply spiritual and cultural, could there also be an unseen transfer of energy at play? Let's explore this through the lens of energy conservation, human intention, and, a bit of science. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. According to the first law of thermodynamics, delta E equals Q minus W, that's change in internal energy equals heat added to the system minus work done by the system. This universal law applies not just to machines but also symbolically to human interaction. When elders give blessings, they expend mental energy through thoughts and intention, and channel emotional and spiritual energy through their touch. This energy isn't lost, it's transferred. So, let's talk about mind over matter. When the elder thinks positively or prays silently for the younger person, their neurons fire and expend biochemical energy. It's kind of amazing how our thoughts, even the silent ones, actually use real energy in our brains. The elder's brain, uses about 20 watts of power when they're in deep thought or prayer. If we look at the energy used during a 10-second blessing, it's like this. Energy equals power times time, so 20 watts times 10 seconds equals 200 joules. Now that might seem small in physical terms, but this energy, it really does carry intention. In Indian philosophy, there's this concept called sankalpa, focused thought, which is believed to have transformative power. Physical touch is crucial here. It's really about completing the energy circuit. When someone touches the elder's feet, from the forehead to the toe, it symbolizes surrender and actually creates a grounding circuit. It's a beautiful way to connect and complete that flow of energy. So, the forehead, also known as the Ajna chakra, symbolizes wisdom and perception. When the gesture is performed, touching the elder's feet represents connecting with rooted experience and spiritual energy. During this act, the posture itself helps lower the ego, creating a subtle shift in emotional energy. The forehead comes into contact with the base, which brings about a sense of spiritual grounding. And finally, when the elder places their hand on the head, it completes this unique energy loop. Now let's think about this gesture as a kind of symbolic energy transfer. We can actually visualize the act with a simple energy equation. E Ashirwad equals E intention plus E touch plus E vibration. Here's what each part of that equation means. E intention is the mental or spiritual energy that's spent on giving blessings. E touch is the physical connection, the medium through which this energy flows. And E vibration is the emotional frequency that's shared between the giver and the receiver. This isn't, mechanical energy. It's something much more subtle, vibrational, and deeply emotional. Scientific parallels. Now, modern science hasn't fully quantified what we call blessing energy, but, it does show some interesting things. Human intention affects brainwaves and mood. Touch therapies improve emotional and physical health. Prayer and meditation, they influence heart rate and brain coherence. So, the elder's kind thought and physical blessing may indeed influence the younger's energetic state. In conclusion, ancient wisdom meets energy science. In a tech-driven world, the subtle energies of human connection matter more than ever. The Indian custom of seeking blessings is more than just a ritual. It's actually a coded energy transmission passed from one soul to another. So the next time you bow in respect, remember you're not just touching feet, you're tapping into the spiritual energy of generations.